What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today, well, yesterday, I guess, at the time you guys are watching this, but today when I'm recording it, we have some unfortunate news about SM2. You guys probably heard of this already based on the title and thumbnail and I don't know, countless other YouTubers, but yeah, SM2, the fan-made project that was supposed to be this like huge conglomeration of all of the like the best Call of Duties, right? It was supposed to be like the best parts of every single COD, just kind of like mashed together into one. That was shut down because they tweeted out that Activision actually reached out to them and basically filed a cease and desist, basically telling them, hey, stop it, you're using our stuff, you're using our assets, our images, our copyright, and you're basically got to stop or otherwise we're going to sue you. And that's basically what they said to them. And, you know, SM2 developers, they complied. They're nice people and all that stuff, so they complied. They're no longer working on it, and they, you know, very, like, unfortunately, very sadly tweeted out, like, yeah, we're not doing this anymore. The project is over, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, I just kind of want to give my thoughts on it, and, yeah, let's talk about it. By the way, if you're new to the channel, if you enjoy the content at any point, go ahead and leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. I want to give a big shout out to my guy, 8 Thoughts, or I guess the ghost of 8. Yeah, I didn't know he was a fan of the channel, but he shouted me out yesterday, you know, great. It was really cool. You know, it was really humbling to see someone I used to watch. You know, retired old boomer who, you know, doesn't know what to do but pick fights nowadays and just, you know, make stuff up. Maybe he's bored. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't do anything in his real life. Yeah, really thankful for his shout out yesterday. He said, you know, he called me out. He read my tweet out loud from front of all his fans and everything like that. You know, said some nice things about me, my channel, a few lies about, you know, stealing thumbnails and video ideas. Yeah, this dude uploads every single day. I upload like twice a week. Yeah, I definitely steal his videos. Yeah, just totally great YouTuber stuff. I don't know if he's just bored and wants to pick a fight or whatever, but yeah, I'm not really gonna tolerate that. You know, if you can read between the sarcasm here. At the end of the day, yeah, still a cool dude I used to watch. Kind of lost a lot of respect for him throughout the recent past years, but yeah, I guess whatever little respect left I had is totally gone. Also, you know, kind of interesting if you're watching this, 8 Thoughts or Ghost of 8, whatever you want to call yourself. I'm really not sure why you're so cordial and formal and polite on Twitter when you're responding to me, and I don't know why you still follow me. And then over on YouTube where you think I'm not going to see you or something, you're all, you know, I don't know, just calling people out, calling me out, calling Blame Truth, neroscinema, all, you know, like I don't care at this point. You know, like I said, dude's a old washed boomer, like literally fell off. I'm sorry. You know, he was doing really well on YouTube, fell off. You know, it's a sad state of affairs. You know, the whole Drifter, Nick Merckx thing. I'm not going to get into it, but sad state of affairs at the end of the day. You know, he's bored and wants to pick fights with people. You know, called my content low tier as if he's like, I don't know, dropping like a quick scoping montage every day or something like that. Like he's not doing the same thing. Like he can't make a video in like 5 seconds like me. Yeah, you know, whatever you want to say, you know, but whatever. I'm over that. I am actually here to talk about SM2. Now, you know, the tweet, I guess I should read the tweet or I should post the tweet or whatever. I'm going to have you go on my Twitter to find it because I'm lazy. But yeah, basically I tweeted out how it's kind of scumbag that Activision ended up basically just taking away the rights for them to do this. Now, obviously, it's in their jurisdiction. It's in their moral rights to do so. They own the licensing. They own the assets and everything like that. To me, it wasn't common knowledge. I looked it up afterwards, and it turns out SM2 was being used on, or it was using a Black Ops 3 old engine or something like that. So I mean, yeah, obviously, if you're going to use the engine for your competitor, they're obviously not going to let that slide. I'm not sure why they broadcasted that. I'm not sure why they made that that information so readily available. That was kind of weird of them. But it's just kind of weird how Activision like randomly, like after 2 years of this being developed, like now starts to do it. You know, they didn't wait till the game launched. They didn't do it right when they heard this was happening. You know, they kind of just waited for these developers, like the SM2 developers, to just like, you know, do their thing for like 2 years and then do this. I'm not blaming Activision for doing this. Of course, they're probably going to do this. And if it was a company we all liked, we probably would encourage it. I think what we more so, or at least what I more so am like bothered by, is the fact that they didn't try to seek any alternative for it to make a game for the community that the community actually wanted it. Go to any, you know, SM2 video or any SM2 tweet, you know, all you see is people hyping it up, people like really excited to see when this game comes out, really excited to play test it in beta or whatever. And if you're an Activision employee or something, you obviously have heard of this because you just shut it down. But at the same time, why don't you try working with them? Why don't you try not like licensing? Why don't you try buying it off of them? You could work together. You could try to make a game like that everyone enjoys or something like that. At the very least, you could tell them to stop and then hire these people because they actually have a passion and they can actually see a potential for Call of Duty. No, Activision's just like, nah, we're good. We don't need more people. We don't need people creating something fun using our game. No mod customization at all. None of this like free thinking and any of this stuff at all. Just, what, we're going to do our thing and you're never going to touch this game. You're never going to build upon this game at all. I know some people are probably going to get like all weird in the comments section because for some reason this affects your life so much. But I'm not saying, I just want to say this again. I'm not saying Activision had no right to do this. Okay. Obviously they had a right to. And again, if it was a company we enjoyed as a consumer base, we probably would have supported Activision in ripping this off and like telling them not to rip this game off. But because of the way Activision has been, because of like how they handle like employees and microtransactions and skill-based matchmaking, all this stuff, everybody in the COD community is sick of them, right? Because of this, we were just incredibly looking forward to something that was actually going to be fun in Call of Duty again, which is something we have not seen, in my personal opinion, since Black Ops 4. I don't think we've gotten good Call of Duty since then. Maybe you can count like Warzone 2020, the pandemic Warzone. I guess you can count that maybe, but yeah, man, like I'm saying, it's a sad state of affairs. Like, yeah, they can do what they want, but it's just like the way they did it was very confrontational, very just agreeable, like just no reaching out to the developers to be like, hey, you know what, we got some talent here. Why don't you guys like try interviewing to get on a position at Infinity Ward or Treyarch or something like that? I mean, they obviously have some kind of vision that people maybe don't necessarily agree with at the higher ups up there, but yeah, man, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I don't want to drag this video out. You guys know YouTubers who drag these videos out. Again, 8 thoughts. If you're still here, if you've watched all the way this far, appreciate you being a supporter. It's kind of cool. I used to watch you back in like Black Ops 4 days. Yeah, pretty much officially, done with your content. It's honestly kind of crazy. I used to watch you. I still even kind of watch you sometimes here and there when it's a video topic that doesn't seem forced out of thin air, like a lot of your videos are. But yeah, I mean, I lost what little respect I had for you, and it's kind of a shame. I already got some comments from your video about people saying like stop copying me and stuff like that. Pretty sure you mentioned that I copy your video topics, your thumbnails, like that's as if there's like one thing to talk about in the world of Call of Duty per week and not like, I don't know, 50,000 content creators can only talk about that one thing. Like, I guess everyone's copying you. I'm just honestly crazy. How dare they? You know what I mean? Like Blame Truth, Neroscinema, Jev, Nick Mercs. I don't know if he does still COD. I don't even know if he does COD. Yeah, every like Marksman, Futives. I guess all it's Swag, K3. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how all these content creators are copying 8 Thoughts. It's I feel for you, dude. I feel for it. Must be really hard being you. So. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. That's pretty much it for the video. If you are new, again, leave a like and subscribe. Yeah, that's it for the video. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Let me know what you guys think about, Activision clapping SM2, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.